Hello everyone and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're all having an amazing week. Currently it is Thursday and let's get right to the charts, starting off with the Bitcoin price. Of course, you can see right now we are basically backtesting this key level that we have right here, this order block from this local high from the 23rd of June. Basically this level has rejected us multiple times before. You can see it clearly right here, and right now the question is it going to reject us this time yet again, or we are going to see a final breakout happening to basically push above these two highs and then maybe even getting all the way up towards the range highs at around $72,000. Now this is the question that everyone is asking right now, and it is very simple. You just gotta follow the technicals. If we start breaking those levels and flip structure right here, since as you can see right here we have this structure, basically a lower high from this high. If we manage to break it and do a support resistance into support flip, change the market structure on the daily time frame, then for sure you could say that we are going to reach the value area high of the range again. Things are looking very strong right now. Price is holding nicely, as you can see it right here clearly on the 4-hourly. Ever since we reclaimed this VWAP level, Bitcoin is up around 2%. So is Ethereum. As you can see it clearly right here, Ethereum pumped very nice yesterday, basically going for the 200 daily EMA again, and we are right now sitting back above this key range that we have drawn right here. You can see that's our range, and we're basically back above the POC of the range, which means the value area high of the range becomes a possible target, of course. Now on the short term, you can see it right here, we are still trading above the monthly open after reclaiming it, which is a nice sign to see. Also we are above this key order block level right here, which is also the POC level, and the next targets are going to be those two highs right here. If it manages to break and change the market structure, then of course we could see something like this playing out with a pump up above $2,000, and then maybe even we reach the value area high of the range, of course. But as of right now, we have still not changed market structure, so the move down to 61k, which is where the value area low is, could very well play out before we actually start pushing higher, since we first need to change this structure. As I have said, we want to see Bitcoin push up and flip those levels, otherwise we could not be talking about higher prices yet. As of right now, the stock market had a very sharp rally towards the upside. The Nasdaq and the S&P 500, as you can see, the S&P 500 with a fake out of this ascending channel right here, we got that massive breakout towards the upside, pumping 6.5%, which is pretty massive gain for the stock market, of course. Now Ethereum could potentially, as I said, and Bitcoin reverse from those levels right here. So is basically Solana as well. Talking about some of the other altcoins, you can see Solana is still trading below this range, so price is still on the weaker side compared to Ethereum and Bitcoin. If we take a look at Hype, you can see Hype is right now rejecting from the 100 daily EMA that we have right here. It did not reach the monthly pivot or the 50 daily EMA, so this is of course the price showing us some weakness, and potentially we could test the lows again, which is basically $51 or maybe even lower at around $49 to basically $45. It could very well happen, since you can see Hype has also failed to change structure. We have been putting in those lower highs as we go, and the lower lows are there as well. You could say that we have basically changed market structure a bit right here, but if we start dropping and then put another lower low, then of course this right here is invalidated. But this is going to need to be a pretty big move, since, as you know, hype is more volatile, and a drop back down there from the highs, that's gonna be like 13 to 14% of a move. So pretty big move would be needed in order for us to basically get down there. And as you can see, we have swept this level right here, this low from back in June, the middle of June right here has been swept. If we look at it on the daily, you can see clearly this level has been swept. Price has reclaimed this level, and on the 12 hourly, you could say right here that we are basically getting back inside the EMAs. But with how things are looking right now, price could be still showing some weakness, of course. That being said, if Bitcoin rejects right here, there's also something very important that I want to talk about, the USD dominance. If you remember from the previous videos, I have talked how this channel right here, once we were trading above here, how I'm not expecting price to actually break straight to the upside from here, but I am expecting for another pullback like this one, and this is exactly what we got, and this is also one of the reasons why Bitcoin pumped the way it did. The USD dominance right now, same thing, I am not expecting the USD dominance to actually break down from here, and basically I am expecting it to repeat the same move like it did towards the upside, and this is gonna take Bitcoin back to potentially trading down below 62,000, or in simple terms, we're gonna be going down to the value area low of $61,000 again. If the USD dominance, of course, keeps its structure playing as it did for the past, let's see how many days. For the past 15 days, if we keep playing the same structure right here, then I believe that we are going to be keeping the structure intact still, and that price could very well drop back down again. But for now, CVD is high, we are trading above VWAP, open interest is also high, so this is also a good sign. Liquidation heat map, we did not take most of the liquidity out, we still have liquidity sitting on top right here, so this is also something to keep in mind of. Fear and greed index is almost back in that neutral zone, sitting at 39 in the fear, but if we start dropping right now, then there will not be a sentiment change. The sentiment will remain the same in the fear zone. Spot ETFs are pretty nice. You can see we do have 244 millions yesterday, with BlackRock in the lead, buying almost 200 million. So pretty nice to see. You can see the overall graph right here. The cumulative flow has been just going up and up, even though it has been stagnating right here. In the overall long term, I do expect this, of course, to continue higher. Long versus shorts ratio right now, we do have more longs, which is also one of the reasons that we could get a pullback down. So keep that in mind as well. And we do have some news today that could also take us down. Hourly earnings, unemployment rate, this could very well, or this is tomorrow, excuse me, we do have unemployment claims, which could bring the price of the dollar up, basically, which could give Bitcoin that correction towards the downside, could make it possible. So be wary of that. And tomorrow are the important news, the hourly earnings and the unemployment rate. So basically Friday is going to be very interesting to watch for volatility and for bigger moves. And I do believe this would cover it for today. Hope you liked the video, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.